this is Ashi from Crafting with Ashi, and welcome to this video. This is the very bright card we're making today, so let's get started. Okay, we're going to start with some stamping, and the stamp set I've got here is Butterfly Gala, so this is the one that's carrying over. I'm using these butterflies here to stamp, and we're going to be stamping on coloured cardstock actually, which is, I know, unusual for me. So we've got here one of the new in colours, Magenta Madness, and isn't that a bright colour? I love it. And we've got some Memento ink, and then we're just going to stamp our butterflies, one of each. Here. You can see I've double blocked these because I didn't have enough blocks up here in my filming desk, so this is a way around the problem. Okay, so let's set that aside, and then while I've got my ink pad out here, I'm going to stamp her sentiment, which just says just a little note rather, and I'm going to find my piece here of Whisper White, and we're just going to stamp that somewhere like that. Lovely. So you also need to stamp one of these butterflies on a piece of Just Jade, which is, excuse me, this colour here. When I was making this, I stamped too many butterflies, so I've already stamped my piece on Just Jade, and I wasn't going to waste it by stamping it again because I didn't want to do that. So I've only stamped it once. We're going to punch this out now with the Butterfly Duo Punch, which is really simple. So we're just going to slide it in here, line it up, and punch it out. Here we've got our pieces, and all I'm going to do now is take a tiny bit of Tombow, if it wants to work, and I'm going to stick just the centres on top of each other. So you can just see here, just a tiny bit down the centre, and stick that on top. Okay. I'm going to leave all of that alone to dry, bring back a card base, and this is a piece of the In Good Taste, I think, is it? Let me have a look and see. Whoops! Sorry, everything's trying to fall off my desk. Sorry about that. In Good Taste Designer Series paper, and this measures 10 centimetres by 14.35 centimetres. So there we go. Yeah, I have a fire here next door to me where I write up on a separate sheet like the recipe for every card that I make, and it was trying to, it's balanced precariously on the edge of my desk, and it was trying to make a bid for freedom, but I stopped it. So there we go. Now we're just gonna put that down like that. Okay, and now we're going to bring in our piece of Whisper White, and let's punch this out. And we're going to punch this out using the Label Me Fancy punch. So I just need to cut off a little piece so I can actually get in there. So let's going from sublime to the ridiculous, don't I? Now I've cut off too much, so I can't feed it properly in. Just one of those days, I think, where everything's set to be a bit of a mess. My desk at the moment looks like something's exploded over it. Let's cut out another piece here from the Magenta Madness paper. Okay, and then using our scissors, where are they? Here they are. I'm just going to cut up the centre of that, and then all I'm going to do here is just put a bead of glue top and bottom. You've seen me do this a zillion times. And then we're just going to use this to mat our sentiment. That'll do for now. Okay, so let's bring back our butterflies, and all I'm going to do here is just manipulate the wings a little bit. And the same here. I'm just going to pull up these because it's only stuck at the centre, or should be. You should be able to manipulate the wings so that they look a little bit more real. So just pull up these ones at the centre. Manipulate them a little bit. Okay, so we're just going to stick this down now with some mini dimensionals, which we have here. I'm just going to put one on the centre here. Let's have this one here going in the corner. And then another mini dimensional on this one. And have this one going up here. Let's just do the sentiment so I don't end up putting a butterfly and not having space for my sentiment, because I can see that happening a million miles away. Okay, let's put our sentiment there. Now we can put our lost butterfly down, and I've got dimensionals everywhere, dimensional backings I should say, everywhere. Let's see, how do we want this to go? Let's have it like that. Okay, so that's what we've got so far. So finishing touches, I'm going to do some rhinestones. And we're going to use 3 of these small rhinestones. These are the old packets, but the new packets are the same size rhinestones. You just need to put 3 together because they don't come in a strip. And I'm just going to, these are just glitzy bodies of my butterflies. Come on girls. I'll just use my paper piercer to try and poke it all to try and break up. And I'm going to use just one of these, a little note. No, I want a bigger one, a smaller one rather, so let's try and get a smaller one off here. A little note. There we go. So there they are. What do you think? I hope you like them. If you do, I'll be grateful if you give it a thumbs up. I love how bright and cheery they are, using all our ink colours, the Magenta Madness and the Just Jade. If you enjoyed the project, I'd be grateful if you could give it a thumbs up so YouTube know. And don't forget to subscribe to future videos. If you want any more information about this blog, if you want any more information about this project, it'll be on the blog post on my website, and the links to that and all my social media links are in the description box below. So thank you once again, and until next time, enjoy being creative. Bye!